last 2 days have been just continuous rain, and the sky was the same color as my jersey, and it was cold as well. So when I woke up this morning and the sun was shining and it was dry and a little bit warmer, I decided I had to hit the trails. So I'm out here on the Uxbridge Rail Trail. We're about 45 minutes northeast of Toronto, Canada. Those of you who are either familiar with the trails in southern Ontario, or perhaps you've watched a few of my rides on the trails, will be aware that quite often, most often, you're riding through farmland. Well, here, so far at least, it seems like we're riding through marshland, and I suspect that when the railway company was building the railway, this land, which wasn't much use for anything else, was probably fairly economic. I did read somewhere that because it goes through all this marshland, there is a tendency for it to flood in the spring. We've just had 2 days of pretty consistent rain, so I'm hoping I don't find any huge long stretches of water. So far, the occasional puddle, but nothing too bad. Fingers crossed. I don't really have much of an issue of getting my feet wet and riding through puddles, but of course the danger is, and especially on this trail, that there seem to be quite a lot of sinkholes that are perfect wheel-sized sinkholes, so you never know what's beneath the puddle. So where I can, I've been picking my way around them. Trail forks two ways, up to Cannington up there, and then off this way to Lindsay, which is the way we're going to be going. And we've come from down in Uxbridge, so we're not going to Cannington, so we're going to be going that way to Lindsay. As we're getting nearer to Lindsay, the low-lying wetlands that we're experiencing at the Uxbridge end of the trail seem to have given way to much more farmland, and there's a lot less flooding of the trail. talk about this trail. If you're like me, then you would love this trail. For the first 45 kilometers from Uxbridge to Lindsay, I think I saw 5 people. So far, in the 10 kilometers I've ridden on the way back, I've seen 1 person, and actually that person I saw on the way out as well. This is the quietest of all the trails I've been on. Meditate, you wouldn't have to do anything other than just stand here. It's amazing. I did once get in trouble. Somebody complained because I described a trail as being rideable. So maybe I should qualify that when I describe this trail as rideable. It doesn't mean it's easy. I have on my bike 34mm WTB byway tires, and they are a gravel / road tire. So these tires are perfect for the loose gravel, the bits where you have to hit the edge and dodge around a few of the puddles. Now, if you bought your Pinarello Dogma with 23mm tires here, you might find this to be unrideable. There are many road crossings, but most of them are like this. So you don't have to worry too much about traffic. I could probably lie down in the middle of this road and have a nap. I'm not going to, but probably could. And this is why you come to a trail like this. It's beautiful. And then, so long as your equipment's not too bad, it's kind of up to you to decide if you're going to enjoy this kind of riding or not. I wasn't sure about it at first because I thought it was going to be 44 kilometers of those wetlands, and the wetlands were amazing, but 44 kilometers would be a bit boring. But then the scenery changed and you had good variety, so it was just fantastic. And the other thing about this trail, as with a lot of trails in southern Ontario, you can link it up to various other trails and make yourself a nice bike packing route. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be back here and maybe adding it to a bit of a longer adventure. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel as well. And don't forget, if you do subscribe, hit the bell icon so you're notified of any upcoming videos, and I'll see you on the next ride.